What if I told you that things that you desire most in life are choosing you just as much as you are choosing them? Stick with me here. A lot of times people think of manifestation as simple as ask and you will receive. But in reality, manifestation is so much more than that. It really is the process of who you become and who you are as you are working towards all of these bigger and better opportunities in your life, relationship, and career. I've built my dream business, met the love of my life, purchased houses and invested in stocks, have traveled around the world first class, and have had incredible opportunities to meet so many mentors throughout the last decade. So today I want to share with you exactly how you can manifest anything you want and take a couple pages out of my upcoming book, Your Vision Board Life. Before we even go into the process of the exact action steps to take as it relates to manifestation, the underlying belief system is so important because you have to understand that desires, visions, manifestation, it's not just a bunch of random thoughts. It is a calling planted inside of your heart by something greater. And that's why no two individuals, or not the entire population of planet Earth, wants and desires the same exact things. There is a reason that you have specific visions and desires for what you want your life to look like. And so the first piece that you have to understand as it relates to manifestation is that it's not random and that your desires truly are choosing you. And I remember very early on in my business, I had no experience running a business. It was not something that I went to school for, and I kind of just threw myself into it because of passion and purpose. And even though I had a lot of fears come up around who am I to do this, one of the most important reframes that I had very early on in my career is, who am I not to do this? And it's safe for me to trust that there is a reason I have a calling and a pull towards this specific path. So if you're currently thinking to yourself, who am I to do this? Or can I really make this happen? I want to invite you to take on this specific mantra that I absolutely love. My desires are meant for me, and if I have the vision, I have the power to bring it to life. So what I want you to first do is stop doubting your desires and start claiming them. And even with that level of clarity and learning how to claim your desires, most people still get stuck in manifestation limbo. They wait for signs from the universe, the perfect time, external validation, when realistically, you need to stop waiting for proof and start moving like it's already done. When you're waiting for things outside of you to give you the green light, you have it backwards in manifestation. You are the green light. You are the perfect condition. And so when you are clear in where you want to go, rather than waiting for something outside of you, you need to act like it's already happening and it's already in action. And Lady Gaga is a really perfect example of this. Like many creatives and artists, she was an unknown to the world before she got her big break. And rather than acting like an unknown, Lady Gaga took up space. She would walk around the city and act like she was famous, act like she was a superstar. She believed that she already was before it happened because she knew that if she was embodying the energy and moving as if it already happened, that one day the external world would catch up to her internal world. The thing about manifestation is that the world often needs to catch up to the shifts that you're making inside. And sometimes that can be really uncomfortable to know that you've made so many internal upgrades and yet the world hasn't fully caught up. But in reality, everything that's happening in here happens first, and then the 3D is the very last to catch up. So if you feel yourself making internal progress and internal momentum, know that it's only a matter of time before your external reality catches up to your manifestations. So there's 3 questions that I want to ask you, and I ask my clients this all the time. Number 1, if my manifestation was guaranteed, how would I show up today? Number 2, what would I stop waiting for? And number 3, what is one small step that I can take today that gets me one step closer to my manifestation coming to life? One of my recent favorite quotes from Layla Hormozi is, success isn't about what you want, it's about what you do. And when it comes to manifestation, the universe isn't just responding to what you want, it's responding to who you actually are. So when you start moving as if it's already happened, remember the law of attraction. Like attracts like. When you adjust your frequency, the world around you has to catch up and reflect who you are becoming. Manifestation requires action, but not just any action. This isn't about throwing spaghetti at the walls to see what sticks or constantly burning yourself out by staying busy. Aligned action is one of my favorite terms and what you need to be focusing on in this third step of being able to manifest anything you want. Once you're clear on what you desire and who you need to become in order to manifest that desire, the next step is being able to align your action with the desired reality that you are creating. And I'll give you an example from my very first year in business. This is a story in my book, Your Vision Board Life, all about the very first event that I put on called Funk Your Fears. So get this, I had zero speaking experience, but I knew that I wanted to be a public speaker one day. And we threw this 100-person event. Again, I had zero speaking experience, and I just decided to dive right in and give a keynote speech at the end of the full day festival. Don't get me wrong, I was absolutely terrified. My hands were shaking, I was sweating. I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to go on stage, but I pushed past my fear, stood up, delivered a very shaky speech, and positioned myself in the space that I knew I wanted to take up long-term and in my future. And trust me, I could have waited until I felt ready, until I no longer was sweating, until I had memorized word by word this speech, but I just jumped in because I knew that in order for me to get closer to my manifestations coming to life, I needed to take action in accordance with what I desired to create. And here's where most people go wrong. They either take completely random action or do nothing at all because the fear of stretching outside of their comfort zone prevents them from being brave and courageous enough to actually go after the things that they desire. Unfortunately though, the universe isn't just going to hand you over confidence. Confidence is something that you earn. Being the embodiment of the type of person that has the manifested love, career, impact, or money isn't just something that's going to be handed to you. It's something that's cultivated and crafted through putting the reps in and really getting your experience by taking that aligned action and making yourself uncomfortable. Aligned action isn't just about taking action. It's about doing the right thing at the right time with the right energy behind it, even if your hands are shaking. So as you're wrapping up this video, I want to encourage you to take one big, bold action today. The thing that you know that you need to be doing, whether it is announcing that you want to become a coach or starting your own business, pivoting and raising your prices. Maybe it's even asking that guy out on a date. Whatever it is, I want you to take that step forward because your action has a powerful energetic transmission that shows the world, shows the universe, you mean business and you are serious about creating this new life. So make sure to go out there and claim your vision, claim your manifestations because they're choosing you just as much as you are choosing it. Act as if it is already guaranteed and then go take big, bold, aligned action towards your manifestations. My book, Your Vision Board Life, is coming out soon, so make sure to click the links in the description to stay in touch. And if you liked this video, subscribe, comment below, follow me on social media, and I'll see you for the next video.